Hi friends, welcome back. I am at Sunder Nursery, one of the most beautiful spots in Delhi. Sunder Nursery is located in Nizamuddin area. It's right next to Humayun's tomb and very close to Nizamuddin. And it opened in October 2018, and since then it has become very popular. It's a big green area right in the heart of Delhi. So let's explore it and let me show you around. So when you enter, this is what you will see. And today is a beautiful sunny day. So when the Britishers were making New Delhi, sometime around 1915, 1920, they took this area for developing plants and trees for the city of New Delhi. So this was at that time called Sunder Nursery, and it remained very active during the time Delhi was being built. And if you come to New Delhi, you will find lots and lots of plants and trees. So all that is essentially from this place. But after independence, it kind of fell into disuse and it got neglected. It remained a nursery, but it was neglected. And Aga Khan Foundation in 2004 or 5 petitioned the government to restore it. And that's how Aga Khan Foundation got involved, and it became a public-private partnership. You can see families are here. Today is Wednesday, right in the middle of the week. But then also these people are here. You have to buy a ticket for entry, and it is 50 rupees, which I think is on the higher side. Considering it's a public park, it's a public space, I feel that this should have been priced lower or should have been free. But then that's what happens when you have public-private partnerships. My other concern is that I have deliberately avoided coming here and making a video because I feel that Sunder Nursery has become extremely crowded. It's impossible to come here on a weekend. So do not come on Saturday or Sunday. You will not be able to reach. It will take you 1 hour to get from the main road to inside Sunder Nursery, and it's chock-a-block with people. So avoid coming on Saturday and Sunday or a public holiday. Come on a weekday like it is today. It is crowded but manageable. So coming back to Sunder Nursery, yeah, it's been of a mixed bag. Aga Khan Foundation has done a great job. They spent about 10 years restoring it, but somehow they have become very, I think, greedy, trying to make money from this place. It's a bit of a concern for me. One good thing is that trees here are labeled, so you can look at the tree, look at the name, and recognize the tree. So it's a good way of educating people about the different varieties of trees. I think it's a great initiative. So I love this, coming to a tree, checking it out, looking up the name. And this Sunder Nursery is, apart from being beautifully landscaped, has got many monuments and tombs from the 14th and 15th century. You can see people picnicking in this area. And because Aga Khan Foundation maintains Humayun's tomb also and have done work in Nizamuddin, so they are trying to educate people, which I think is good, creating awareness about the kind of work they have done. Because in India we are not so good with heritage and history, so I think that's a good thing they are doing. And yes, see this beautiful bright sunny day in Delhi, and yes, don't miss that monument. Let's go and take a closer look. So this structure is called Sundarwala Mahal, and it dates back to 16th century. Unfortunately, not much is known about this particular monument, but it has been very beautifully restored. You can see, and this is the perfect time to take pictures here. This is Sundar Burj from the 16th century. There is not much known about the monuments here, apart from some very sketchy information. And also you can, because it's been fully restored, you can go inside and have a look at it. So let me show you around. Now we are out and you can see this beautiful water body. So you can have a closer look at this water body. It looks absolutely majestic. So I have to say that they have done a great job of restoring this place, and this is very big space. This is 96 acres in the heart of Delhi, and they claim to have over 100 species of birds here and over 60 species of butterflies. So I'll take you to that section of biodiversity. If you walk straight and then go on your right, you will find biodiversity area, and there is a beautiful lake here. So they are giving information about Lakkadwala Burj, and you can see this is a garden, rose garden, and in the middle of the rose garden you can see Lakkadwala Burj. And let me show you closely. You can see this. And yes, we Indians love taking pictures all the time. This seems like a national obsession. And yes, that beautiful small water body, a sort of lake, is nice. And next to the lake is this beautiful massive tree. I mean, just see the beauty of nature, this massive tree. And yes, it's a very peaceful, calm setting, except for the crowds, which gets really bad on weekends. This is a lovely escape from the urban hustle bustle and hectic life. So I'm walking around and you can see the crowds here. And see, there are restaurants here. So there is Carnatic Cafe here. Now that causes a lot of discomfort for me because this is a sensitive ecological space, and to have a restaurant is ridiculous. I mean, this is like not done. So if you are coming here, please do not come to any restaurant here. At least that way you'll be contributing to the ecological balance of the space. And that is the disappointing part about Aga Khan Foundation. They have been acting extremely greedy. And the other problem is that this is right in the heart of Sunder Nursery, a biodiversity zone. And because they want people to come to the restaurant, they have created parking here. So hundreds of cars are coming into an extremely sensitive zone. It has got so many delicate species, and I am baffled by the fact that nobody is mentioning anything. Like, look at this green space. This is right in the heart of biodiversity, and they open a restaurant there, that one, and they allow cars to drive right inside it and park it here because nobody wants to walk so much. I mean, that is disappointing. So please, if you are concerned about Delhi and its environment, do not come inside with your car and do not come to the restaurant. My request to everyone who is watching it. So there is a kids play area here. You can see kids are busy playing. Lots of people here, and I can imagine on a weekend this would be completely jam-packed. good to see people on a swing. I think this is such a nice sight and such a rare sight in Delhi. So yeah, it is nice to be in the middle of nature. There is a discovery trail here, playhouse I showed you. There is a model farm here, pollinator zone, serenity amphitheater, which I think I'll show you on my way out. Yeah, the intention is good. All this is great, except this greed of Aga Khan Foundation is baffling. I mean, they are just killing the goose that's laying the golden eggs. I mean, I can't believe that nobody is calling out the greedy behavior of Aga Khan Foundation. I mean, all the good work they have done is getting undone by their greed. And that was one reason I was avoiding making a video on Sunder Nursery, because I mean, I just come here and I see such a sense of loss. And this zone, by the way, is got butterflies, more than 60 varieties of butterflies here, you can see. But can you believe that in this zone, which is ecologically sensitive, you have got hundreds of cars coming, crossing this behind this and going to the restaurant? I mean, how can you allow that? And why is nobody saying anything? So all this talk about nature, peacocks, is in a way just talk, because what is happening is something else. I mean, such a beautiful space, just see this. It's right in the heart of Delhi. It's wilderness, so beautiful. I wish there was a way to balance things, like they have done in Lodi Garden. I mean, Lodi Garden is fantastic. So there is a wall art here. So at this spot, there is a market that happens on weekends called the Bazaar, on Saturday and Sunday from morning 8 o'clock till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And they have got this wall art. Yes, Sunder Nursery is very सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर है, लेकिन आगा खान फाउंडेशन जो है वो इस सुंदर नर्सरी से अपने लालच के लिए बहुत गलत कर रहे हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा गलत कर रहे हैं. So there is an installation here, and this is for air purification. Well, you get thousands of cars inside a zone and then you purify with a tower. I can't, this is laughable. I mean, hundreds of cars come here and then they put one tower saying that we are beautifying it. Come on, this is the height of hypocrisy. You can see the peacock here. It's a beautiful sight. And there is one more monument which has been restored, and behind this there is one more monument. So let's go closer. You can see this. There is a stall here which is selling work made by women of Nizamuddin. And there is also a food kiosk here, a kind of food van, which you can see. So yes, we have covered almost the entire Sunder Nursery, and I am going out now. One reason I was avoiding making a video of Sunder Nursery was I knew that I'll get angry. It's one space I loved coming in 2018 when it opened. So till 2020 it was great, coming here was a pleasure. And then I started seeing signs of greed in Sunder Nursery management, Aga Khan Foundation. And somewhere I think it's inevitable when there is a public-private partnership, the greed of the private party takes over. It's sad, and I think Indian government has enough money. They should, at least for heritage, not depend on private properties. That's what I feel. But sorry for my rant. You can come here if you like. Come on a weekday because it's not so crowded. Weekend is like very crowded. And you make up your own mind. Do not go by what I'm saying, because maybe I am just too upset with Aga Khan Foundation. Maybe they have done a great job. Maybe you will love it. So yes, make up your own mind. Come here. The nearest metro station is Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium metro station. just 5 minutes from here. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.